Welcome back. Thank you very much for staying with us. We actually cross to our colleague now, reporter Nqobile Madlala, who's been out and about going to university institutions. It's the start of the year. Matriculants received their results last week, and now they want to apply to certain schools. Nqobile, good morning, and thank you very much for joining us yet again. So, as we said, that insofar as KZN is concerned, they placed second. So, a great number of matriculants are looking for spaces today. I believe this hour you are at UKZN. How are the walk-ins looking like?
Well, we are going to find out from some of the student representatives that seems to have their hands full at this point from what we have heard. But we already heard from DUT telling us that there's quite a small chunk that needs of people that have come out to sort of get to be the walk-ins, but they've had to deal with it through the student representatives. So I'm bringing in now one of the UKZN student representatives, and I want to ask you now, Msibi, we know that there are a lot of students that want a space and to study. Tell me about the kind of walk-in problems that you've had to deal with today.
Well, at UKZN we don't offer walk-ins. That's the first thing. But we've engaged as the SRC that we advocated for late applications to be reopened because we understand that some of the students that have coming here who have completed their matric, they actually come here to actually get space and try and find a place to learn. So we have engaged with the management in hand in all colleges. I'm a college representative myself. So we've engaged quite a couple of times about the need to open to reopen the process, and some of the colleges have adopted our strategy in order to accommodate more people into the school system, because we understand the challenges that are faced by the society. So it wouldn't be fair that some of the people get left behind and do not get a place to study.
And what sort of challenges are informing such decisions?
Well, some of the challenges that we can actually point out is the lack of infrastructure and the lack of the deficiency of the system that the institution has in terms of understanding and actually improving, and how we can adopt more and more students into the system. So we kind of have like more and more administrative issues each and every year in terms of our registration and even on our application. So even on our application system. So basically, what I can say is that we're at a tight position here, but we try by all means as the representative council to make sure that all these challenges are mitigated.
All right, and tell me, how are you helping these students now?
Right now, we're just running through the admins and engaging with all relevant stakeholders in the institution to make sure that all the demands and needs of the students are catered for. We also make sure that no student gets left behind. We make sure that everyone gets the necessary need and assistance that they need, because right now we are working on an online system, right? So most of the students don't have access to it because of the infrastructure inefficiency, and from the societies they come from and from the communities they come from. So we try by all means to mitigate all those things, and try by all means to work with the management in trying to mitigate the crisis that might happen with admission of more students and more returning students.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. Well, Mfundo, as you can hear there, just student representatives saying that they're trying to come up with solutions that will assist these students that do walk in, even though it's not acceptable now in universities to just walk in and apply on the actual day. There are ways that you can apply, but they're saying that they're coming up with solutions. We do know that the portfolio committee has already started with the meeting with UKZN. They are currently presentations that are currently happening inside, so we are going to join them shortly to sort of hear what the institution has to say to them.